lot of people nowadays say that Quran is way too difficult to understand. There is a lot of deepness in it. There is a lot of deepness in Islam as well. We cannot follow the rules and regulations of Islam because it's way too tough. We are living in 21st century, and the Quran, the revolution, has been handed to Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the most like 90s of century, and there is a lot of evolution happened since. So how we can approach Quran in a way that we can follow it, we can follow the rules of it. Let me tell you one thing, that Quran, understanding the Quran is extremely an easiest thing. Allah says in the Quran, أَفَلَا يَتَبَدَّرُ الْقُرْآنَ, why you are not contemplating the Quran? We human beings have this capability to understand the Quran, and in the Quran there is no such deepness. In the Quran there are only laws. From Surah Al-Baqarah to Surah Al-Nas, only laws are mentioned. Only some specific fundamentals are mentioned that we have to do. There is no other way around. We cannot escape from it, like praying and giving zakat, doing hajj if you have the capacity to do it, and all those things, like all the fundamentals. There is no deepness in it. They say that Quran is equal to fitratul insan, the nature of human being. You can, when you start understanding the Quran by reading the translation, you will see by yourself that it's not tough, it's way too easy. It's way too easy to pursue the rules that Allah has mentioned in the Quran. But we ourselves make an excuse that it's too tough to understand the Quran, it's too tough to understand the Arabic, so let's just leave it and do what we really want to do in life. And in Hadith as well, there is not a lot of toughness, there is not a lot of confusion nowadays, because there are some books that we can say that they have the most authentic of Hadith, and we can just look at those books and enhance our knowledge on. But we ourselves give this excuse that we cannot do it because it's difficult, it's nearly to impossible in the 21st century to follow the deen. It's not. It's completely not. The moment you make your mind that you will understand the Quran, the moment you forget about the Arabic, just read the translation of the Quran in whatever language you are easier. Just read that out, and you will start feeling that there is a direct connection between you and your Rabb. And it's the most easiest of language, the most easiest of way. Allah helps you to understand the Quran better by explaining you with stories, by explaining you with a little bit of curiosity, and you start getting like indulge into it. But first you have to take the most difficult step to start doing it, and doing it now, not leaving it on tomorrow.